The PF-led government has boasted that the economic outlook for Zambia looks very bright based on the number of private mansions and shopping malls being built across the country, as well as the congestion on the Zambian roads. This was said by Chief Government Spokesperson Dora Siliya at a press briefing Thursday morning.
You said the economic outlook of the country, according to World Bank, is bright. You as government, as the PF government, what would you attribute those what you think is contributing that outlook? And what indicators would you point out and say, this is good, this is working for our people are now able to provide and eat maybe 3 meals, decent 3 meals a day?
The economy is growing. First of all, there are indicators in economics that show that the economy is growing. When people don't have money, they are not building. We cannot see it with our eyes. Nobody is blind here how much building is happening in this country. Private building, especially homes. Especially homes. People don't build if they don't have cash. That shows there's some liquidity, and that's why people are building homes. You just take a drive around. People do not buy cars if they don't have liquidity. That's another indicator. That the fact that we're talking about congestion on these roads is because people have liquidity. It is one of the indicators. Now, in fact, there's a reason why there's this malicious campaign about Zambia. It's because we are, as Honorable Smaili said yesterday, we're in God's favor and things are going well and the country is developing, and other people from other countries are also seeing the fact that in this country, everywhere you are seeing shopping malls being constructed. It's because those people have made a business decision that there is liquidity to sustain those businesses and pay people who work in those businesses.
While the nation was told by State House that government has gotten a $30 million loan from the Chinese government for the upgrade of Mulungushi International Conference Center, both Information Minister Dora Siliya and her counterpart from Energy, Matthews Nkua, seems to be in the dark on the amount gotten, as they could only speculate that it was only $13 million.
Madam, just firstly, I want to confirm with you again. How much was the loan acquired for the upgrade of Mulungushi? I said $30 million. You say how much?
I was saying $13 million. That's what I think. I'm not. That's why I'm saying I'm keeping my lane. I think I shouldn't get into that.
No, in fact, Minister, you don't have to answer that. Clearly, we can't know the details in the various ministry. We'll give you the principles. So we don't want to get involved in the number. We'll give you the principles, and I think you can follow up on the actual numbers with Ministry of Local Government and Infrastructure.
I was asking because the State House had issued a statement saying $30 million.
Yeah, we said we can confirm that with you. We just, I mean, whatever the number is, we can confirm that with you.
That's fine.
Mrs. Siliya also touched on corruption, saying her government is working hard to fight the scourge, but went on to say the continued talk on corruption is merely in the heads of the opposition and some hired guns in the media.
Others, it doesn't matter what we say. They will always want to believe nothing is happening. But for many citizens, many Zambians, they can see that this country is changing. And numbers don't lie. When people are talking about sustained kwacha stability, sustained single inflation figure, and growth expected to continue increasing, numbers don't lie.
The minister says numbers don't lie. True to her words, the Central Statistics Office in its 2018 first quarter report told this nation that the country's GDP is growing at 2.6% from 3.2% growth in 2017, while in her previous government, which was the MMD, the economy was growing at 6.5%. From these statistics, it is clear that the Zambian economy is not growing but going down. Kalan Muchima, reporting for Prime TV News in Osaka.